Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about a topic called states of matter. So in your previous classes you must have learned about what are the different states of matter. So majorly we talk about three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. For example, very simply you can say ice is a solid, water is a liquid and water vapor is a gas. That's what we have learned in the previous classes. So today what we are going to do, we are going to look at these in a little different perspective. We are going to talk about certain properties that states of matters have. To start us off, we are going to look at two things, that is shape and volume. Right. So if I look at a solid, a simple example is this pen. Right, it is a solid. The shape of my solid never changes, right? No matter what, even if I press it or try to bend it, it doesn't usually change. So the shape of my solid is always the same. Even if I put it in a container, it still retains its shape. It's simply a pen, right? Along with the shape, the volume is also the same. It takes the same amount of space no matter where I put it. Whether I put it here on the desk or I put it here in my hand, I put it in a container, the amount of space taken by a solid is always the same. So we always say that solids have a constant shape and a constant volume. So these are the two properties, shape and volume, for a solid. Now let's talk about liquid, right? So to make our demonstration easy, I have taken a small purple colored liquid so that it's visible clearly on the camera, right? We're going to do a small activity wherein I'm going to use this measuring cylinder and measure out a certain amount of liquid, right? So I'm setting the volume of the liquid constant and I'm going to pour them in different size and shape containers. There's a small beaker, a test tube, a large beaker and a small bottle. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take roughly 10 ml of liquid, which is written on the demarcation over here. So if I have to look at it, this is about 10 ml of liquid. First I will pour it in the small beaker, right? You see that there is a small layer of liquid at the bottom. Now again I'm going to take the same 10 ml of liquid. It's 10 ml again. I'm going to pour it in the different beaker, right? There is a slight difference between these two beakers, right? One of them will have a slightly thinner layer of liquid. Let me go ahead and do the same for the container, which is this. And finally for this test tube. Right. So now I have 4 different containers with the same amount of liquid, which is 10 ml. Although the volume of this liquid is the same in all the containers, what changes is the shape it takes. So if you see over here, the liquid has a thin long column exactly in the shape of my test tube, right? It doesn't fill the test tube completely, but takes exactly 10 ml of space and takes whatever shape the test tube can give it. Same way for the beaker, it has taken 10 ml of space and made a thin flat layer at the bottom. and the same here, all the beakers bigger, so the layer here is going to be thinner than the layer over here. And finally for the container 2. So this tells me that although the volume of a liquid is always constant, the shape of it can change, and the shape will depend on what container is holding it. So this is about solid and liquid shape and volume. When we come to gases, gas is not something that we can always see clearly, but if you notice, whenever you use an agarbatti or a perfume or a deodorant in a room, notice if you spray it in one place, it's going to fill the entire room. You can smell it everywhere, right? That is because gas do not have a fixed shape or a fixed volume. They can occupy any volume and any shape. So even if I spray it in a small box, or if I spray it in a large room, it will occupy the entire space. So volume can change for gases. So to recap, for solids, shape and volume is always the same, constant, it doesn't change. For liquids, the volume is constant but the shape will change depending on the container. And finally for gases, neither the shape nor the volume is constant, both of them change depending on where you use the gas.